Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship.
Hey, Jamie, how's the construction coming?
David!
Where are the workers? Where's the construction equipment?
Whoa, mate.
Oh, are you really that scared of me? I was just going to see if we could get a room for the night.
No, sorry.
No?
No, whole place is closed.
Who are you, by the way?
I'm the security manager here, Jamie.
Oh, okay. Jamie, so why is it closed?
It's closed for construction.
Closed for construction? I see people in the windows.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you. That's what it is.
David Menzies for Rebel News, back at the notorious Radisson Airport Hotel, which is less a hospitality facility and more a quarantine camp, a prison. Every Thursday, a group of patriots, as you can see, gather out here, and they try to inform people that are incarcerated in this hotel that there's no reason for them to stay. And as far as we can tell, they're right. They're being lied to that they must keep in this hotel. What's that? Jamie. Oh, is that Jamie? Yeah, I believe so. Oh, Jamie! Jamie, how's the construction coming? How's the construction coming? Yeah. In any event, we just missed a very compelling storyline to the protest. Members of this group, including Craig here, made contact with a man in this hotel by the name of Eric. They informed Eric that he's allowed to just pack up and leave, and he was in the process of doing so. And then, Craig, what happened?
So basically, I walked over in that direction, and where is it? I used this. I bought it from my boat today. Made a big sound. Okay, and straight away a guy comes to the window and he's waving out. So I'm like, that's great. So wave out, and I'm doing that. So we came over with the signs with the telephone number, and within a couple of minutes, the guy, Eric, he called Stephanie. Stephanie was basically asking, why are you in there? And, oh, I've got a negative test. Okay, I've already tried to leave, and they told me, you cannot leave. You cannot leave. You're not allowed to leave. And he said, but I've got a negative test. You can't leave. But they didn't give any real explanation. So Stephanie reminded him about his rights, that he's being kept there against his will, and he's free to leave. Other people have left, and nothing's happened. So with that, he said, right, I'm going to pack up, I'm going to come downstairs. So we said, don't worry, we're going to film it. We suggest you film it also. So we came here, and about 3 or 4 police officers walked into the building, and we believe that they intimidated him in the foyer. We tried calling the phone back, and the phone went dead. So perhaps the officers took the phone.
Did you see them take the phone, Craig?
No. We tried to film, but no, we couldn't see. It was actually in the foyer. And from what I've seen with the people at the window, they're in distress. They're unhappy. They're being kept against their will, like we've said. And it was great today. It was progress that somebody actually had the confidence to try and come out.
Isn't it fascinating how the mainstream media is sitting this one out? Today on cbc.ca, there was a story about how people don't have to quarantine in these hotels if they're driving over the border, walking over the border. But look at the headline. How some Canadians plan to circumvent Ottawa's new hotel quarantine requirement.
Yeah.
But there's not circumventing. They're following the rule of the law. In other words, if you wanted to drive down to Buffalo, then get in a plane to Arizona or Florida, and then drive over or walk over, it's completely illegal. So why is the CBC saying circumventing when this is following the letter of the law?
How can they have people essentially work for the government, the rest of it? They've been outside the country, they've came back in, okay, they got a negative, but they don't need to quarantine. But, Joe Blow, who's been, visiting family or whatever, are forced to quarantine for 2 weeks, even though they have a negative. Yes. And we know about the PCR. Carrie Mullins, he didn't design it for this back in 1985. They know that. They know that the PCR is flawed. Yeah. And I just cannot believe how people are actually believing this. And the way I see it at the moment is, what they're doing is wrong. Yeah. But the masses of people, the majority are allowing it. And it's just the minority like us that are actually saying, no, hey, look at this, look at that, look at this. But unfortunately, at the moment, we have got a lot of support. We're getting a lot of honks on the horns. Yeah. But we need numbers. We need people to say enough is enough.
Folks, we pointed this out on our last video. 2 weeks ago, I was served at my personal residence in Richmond Hill for trespassing in what looked like to be a hotel open to the public. And indeed, it is a Radisson hotel.
I have a summons here for you for court.
Okay.
It's for enter premises when entry prohibited.
Okay.
All right.
Can you explain when this occurred, sir?
Yes, last Thursday.
Okay. That was when I went to a Radisson hotel that's open to the public, so I don't understand the trespass, officer.
Okay. Well, you can, I guess, get some legal advice if you wish. That's your option. Your options are going to on the back of this. Okay. And how to proceed in court, because you can't attend the courthouse, so it's either phone or video on your first appearance date.
Okay, then.
All right. And that's it for now.
Well, officer,
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
I still don't understand how. Thank you, sir. Okay. This is a hotel that the staff has lied to us about. They said.
I also am informing you that you're prohibited from entering that facility. It is a federal quarantine facility, and you've been cautioned now not to enter the premises of that federal quarantine facility at 640 Dixon Road in Toronto.
Okay, this is the first time I've been cautioned, sir, because that was a lie that I was told I couldn't enter. And they also lied that it was under construction. In fact, this is the first time I'm getting confirmation that it's a quarantine facility, officer. I've
advised you what not to go back there. That's all.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, then.
We wish you to have a good day.
I do want to say, we backed the blue, but this kind of intimidation, going to my personal residence to give me this bogus trespass ticket, it's making it increasingly hard for us to do, sir.
You might notice, as of last week, this was put here, signage saying private property, no trespassing, and also this little yellow rope, which I'm sure will stop a gerbil at 40 paces. But in any event, I think the police did us a great favor by doing that, because they put the signage up after the trespassing charge. Why wasn't it there before they pressed trespassing against me? Well, can't wait for our day in court on that one. And I'm with a mainstay at these protests. It is the lovely Stephanie. And I understand last Saturday I wasn't able to attend the protest at Queen's Park, Stephanie. I was on my way to Ottawa for the Parliament Hill protest. But you got a ticket. What did you get a ticket for?
I got a ticket for walking in Queen's Park under Not a Buy-in by the Ontario Reopening Act was the official ticket. Yeah, we were first met with 2 police officers who told us we can't congregate and we need to walk around. So we decided to walk around. And then in this, I was grabbed by my arm by the same officer about 5 minutes later, telling me I was told to leave the park and now I'm getting a ticket. I asked him a very direct question of, am I not allowed to walk around in Queen's Park? His response was, we're asking you to leave. I said, well, I would like you to leave. Am I not allowed to walk around in Queen's Park? And he told me that if I don't leave, I will be arrested.
This is outrageous. What do you think it was that drew them to you?
I don't know. I made it very clear to them that I understand you have your duty to do, and I will respectfully allow you to write out your tickets, but I also have a duty to stand up for freedom in our country, and in that I'm going to continue to come here. And I don't think the officer liked this response too much. I think this is why he personally came after me.
And was there a dollar amount on the ticket?
Yeah, the big 880 club.
Oh, the big... Now, have you got legal representation yet, Stephanie?
I do not.
Okay, well, I'd like to extend the invitation for you to be our latest Fight the Fines ticket. I think it is an absolute travesty. I mean, Queen's Park, as the name implies, that is the park given by the Queen for her subjects to walk in. It should be as free as the town square, and we know how free that is under John Tory now. That's a no man's land. Young Dundas Square looked more like Tiananmen Square circa 1989. Stephanie, you as a law-abiding citizen getting a ticket for $880 just for walking the park, forget it. We are going to put you in touch with a top-notch criminal lawyer. We are going to crowdfund your legal fees. What do you think about that?
I think I'm so grateful to Rebel News. I'm so grateful for everything you guys are doing, and thank you for helping with this.
That's a lot of construction workers for no construction! Jamie, you're a liar! Hey, sir. You're a liar! Jamie, I bet I'm running your life number full, eh? We don't even know you and we know. What did you guys do with it? Where's Eric? There's no law. There is no law. Did you hear about the mother? What did you guys do to Eric? I bet you all know it was illegal. More kids and when you're intimidation.
Hey, Jamie, how's the construction coming?
David.
Where are the workers? Where's the construction equipment?
Whoa, mate. Take
Oh,
it
are you
easy.
really that scared of me?
Oh, don't worry.
Come on. Where, Jamie, you said that this hotel was under construction. I don't see any equipment. I don't see any workers. I'm just going to see if we could get a room for the night.
No, sorry.
No?
No, whole place is closed.
Who are you, by the way?
I'm the security manager here, Jamie.
Oh, okay. Jamie, so why is it closed?
It's closed for construction.
Closed for construction? I see people in the windows.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you. That's what it is.
How is this hotel under construction? How is this hotel under construction?
Beauty. Oh, excuse me, mate. Sorry, get by here.
Okay.
Jamie, come on. Jamie, answer the question.
This is the fellow that said it was under construction, officer.
Jamie's a national liar.
Well, there you go, folks. As the sun begins to set on this snowy day in Toronto, the protesters have made contact with a few of the inmates, or do we call them guests? I don't know what you call them. But they've had no one take them up on their offer of a free ride. I guess there's just so much intimidation going on. There's a couple of minivans full of police officers. And quite frankly, I think they're likely being lied to that they must stay when in fact they don't. But we're going to keep coming back here and covering this story. Next week, we're going to be bringing our secret weapon. How's that for a tease? As Billy Red Lions used to say, don't you dare miss it. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, have you been given one of those egregious Wuhan virus tickets? Well, if so, please reach out to us at fightthefines.com. That's fightthefines.com. Tell us your story. If we think there's merit there, we will set you up with a top-notch criminal lawyer and crowdfund your legal fees.